Hey, ma'am, Dr. Alpa here. So the trial is over. Um, the guilty verdicts are in, and we're all probably now feeling any number of emotions. Some of us are feeling relieved. Some of us are not sure how we feel. Some of us are probably still angry. Some of us are questioning and wondering. And some of us are probably just numb. And what I want to say is that all of those things are okay. All of those things are to be expected because of so many different circumstances. One, we've heard many people say repeatedly, we've seen countless replays of the video. I have not, for one, ever watched the video from start to finish of the death of Mr. George Floyd. It's just because I know that my countenance, I can't take that. And I would be traumatized, and it would be hard for me to sort of get that out of my brain. But, as I've said many times before, to each his own. And if you don't watch it, it's okay. Just because you don't watch the video doesn't mean that you are looking away from the issues. So for me, it really has been a moment of really trying to reconcile, like a long year when I say a moment of trying to reconcile. What can I do to be supportive of people like George Floyd? Now we have our young brother, Dante Wright. We had our young son, Adam Toledo. And even in the last week or so, at least 2 additional killings of unarmed young Black people. So we also know in this moment that even though this particular trial is over and we got the right verdict, I'm just going to tell it like it is. It was the right thing to do. We still have so much other work to do. So I guess the idea today is for me to come and say this evening that, as always, your feelings are valid, that you should allow yourself to feel exactly what you're experiencing in this moment. I just had the opportunity to be on with 2 of my friends, Cheryl Lazar and Ryan Mitchell, the Slay God, on their radio show, Let's Go There. And Ryan asked a really important question: how should we be feeling? And my answer to that, which I know that he agrees with, is you should be feeling exactly what you're feeling right now. That nobody dictates to you how you should feel, that any emotion that you're feeling in response to the verdict regarding Derek Chauvin's culpability, right? We heard the Attorney General for the state of Minnesota say he wouldn't call it justice, but he would call it accountability. And I love that reframe, right? Justice is George Floyd would still be here. Accountability is Derek Chauvin going to prison for what he did. And so I think, if nothing else, I hope that what you'll take away from this is that, 1, more than anything, your feelings are valid, whatever those feelings are. 2, if you're not sure how you feel, if you do feel some numbness, that is to be expected after the vicarious racial trauma that many of us have experienced over the past year since the events that happened in May of 2020 that took George Floyd away from us. And 3, that you have to give yourself time to heal in a way that works for you. So I'm not giving a whole lot of advice about what you should be doing. I think what I hope you're doing in this moment is really just making an effort to care for yourself, making an effort to sit with whatever those feelings are, not apologizing for those feelings and just accepting them, understanding that you're going to go through a range of emotions probably, and all of those emotions are okay. And that's the best thing that you can do, is when it comes up, you allow yourself to feel it. So I'm doing the same thing that you're doing, really trying to sit and process all of it. Because we've just gotten the word on these verdicts. And I hope, as always, that you're taking care of yourself. You're finding ways to feed yourself, replenish yourself, because we ain't finished with the fight yet. Seeking accountability for so many other BIPOC, in particular, Black men and Black women. And I hope that as we continue this fight, you will continue to care for yourself, recognize that your feelings are valid, and do everything you can to center your mental health. So I'm going to wish you lots of love and light, and I am going to always hope that it's informed by good, culturally relevant science. Take care.